Kerala's Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, T Veena and 1.72 crore probe. Kerala's political scandal. Exalogic controversy almost explained. Kerala is witnessing one of its most high-professional political controversies in the recent years. A complex case involving Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, his daughter T Veena, and two companies which are CMRL and Exalogic Solutions. What began as a routine income tax investigation has snowballed into a fully fledged legal and political battle. It involves demands for a CBI probe, courtroom drama, sealed over commissions, and a public interest litigation (PIL) that has gripped Kerala's public discourse. Here, we will unpack the entire story from the beginning, exploring the evidence, the legal proceedings, and what it means for Kerala's political landscape. Let's see how it all started. The Exalogic controversy. The controversy first surfaced not through political opponents but as the outcome of a deeper financial probe by the Income Tax Department. Between 2017 and 2020, Cochin Minerals and Rutile Limited (CMRL), a government-owned company, made payments totaling 1.72 crore to Exalogic Solutions, a relatively obscure IT company owned by T Veena, daughter of Kerala's Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. What raised eyebrows was the glaring absence of any type of documented services or contractual agreements justifying these 1.72 crore payments. An internal income tax report by the Interim Board of Settlement, which is IBS, dated June 12, 2023, stated explicitly that there were no service agreements or verifiable work outputs to justify these crore payments. This implied that the payments were not regularly business transactions but potentially illegal gratifications, a serious allegation of financial wrongdoing and a highly paid corruption. Let's see the PIL and legal escalation. Senior journalist M.R. Ajayan stepped forward as a public watchdog, filing a public interest litigation in Kerala High Court demanding a CBI investigation into the alleged illegal payments made by CMRL to Exalogic Solutions. A probe into the suspected political nexus between the companies and the Chief Minister's family. Transparency and disclosure of the Income Tax Department's findings regarding these payments. Ajayan's PIL accused those involved of abusing political power and betraying public trust through corrupt financial dealings. Let's see what the High Court's role and judicial developments had to say. Initially, the Kerala High Court handled the PIL cautiously. A vacation bench ordered the Assistant Solicitor General (ASG) to submit the Income Tax Department's IBS findings in a sealed cover, which is a type of a confidential document inaccessible to the public or the petitioner. Ajayan challenged this, filing a review petition demanding that the court modify the sealed cover order. That the Director of Income Tax Investigation produce all statements, affidavits, and records submitted by CMRL officials, which includes entires allegedly proving payments connected to the Chief Minister. In a recent hearing, a division bench of Chief Justice Nidin Jamal and Justice Basan Balaji directed Pinarayi Vijayan, T Veena, and other respondents to file counter affidavits by June 10 of 2025. This step signals a significant judicial move toward transparency and accountability. Let's see what all are the evidences presented so far. Journalist Sean George has played a pivotal role in unearthing and presenting critical evidence in the public domain, which includes accounting entries in CMRL's books showing regular payments to Exalogic without documented justification. Next was the internal communications indicating no actual consultancy or services performed by Exalogic during the payment period. And the third was the IBS report confirming the lack of any contractual basis for the 1.72 crore payments. If validated in the court, this evidence could expose a deliberate misuse of public funds for illegal gratification. Let's see where the role of Income Tax Department was. The Income Tax Department has maintained a cautious stance throughout. Represented by separate counsel, the department informed the High Court it is willing to disclose relevant documents and finding if their court directs. This presents the judiciary with the opportunity to access potentially game-challenging evidence that may confirm or deny corruption allegations. The balancing act now is between ensuring transparency and protecting legal rights, a challenge for Kerala's courts. Let's also see the legal pushback by the respondents. The legal teams representing CM Pinarayi Vijayan and T Veena have resisted against request for full disclosure without hearing their side first. Their arguments include full disclosure without their participation would violate natural justice. Neither was the sealed cover mechanism was a valid method to protect sensitive information. The third was the PIL might be driven by political motives rather than genuine public interest. This legal tug-of-war has transformed the case into a courtroom drama with high stakes. Let's also see some upcoming developments of this. Respondents are due to file affidavits by June 10. The court may then decide whether to order a formal CBI probe on this. Income tax documents might be unsealed for public scrutiny. Depending on what surfaces, political ramifications could intensify also. Let's see why this case matters to every taxpayer. The Exalogic controversy transcends corporate accounting. It impacts public trust, political ethics, and legal transparency. About the public trust, if we can say how citizens can trust leaders if their families benefit from dubious financial transactions? How about the political ethics? Alleged abuse of power undermines democratic governance, always. And what's so about legal transparency? The fight over sealed cover documents highlights the tension between secrecy and public's right to know about it. Anyways, let's go into the bigger picture. As Kerala braces for the monsoon, it also faces a brewing political storm. The Exalogic CMRL case is shaping up to a defining moment in the state's political history. We will continue to track the story with verified facts, legal updates, and balancing report. Stay informed and always stay alert.